Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. If you know what's up, thank you so much for stopping by and checking out this video. I hope everybody's staying safe out there. If you have to go out, please making sure you're keeping that 6 feet distance between one another, washing your hands, sanitizing, wearing a mask if you can get them. If not, don't worry about it. Even I'm hearing hospitals can't even get masks, so they're hard to come by. Yeah, it's a really crazy time, but I've definitely taken this opportunity to really catch up on a lot of things. I know I've said this before, but I'm just reiterating. I've really taken the time to catch up on sleep, and I've taken time to catch up on my schoolwork, and I've taken time to film a bunch of videos and content and cleaning my house and just doing things that I couldn't normally do for myself if this whole virus situation wasn't going on. So I hope you guys are staying safe out there. In today's video, we are going to be doing an Easter DIY craft. It's going to be simple and quick. The only thing that in this video that's going to be different is I'm going to be answering some questions that I was sent for this video. I wanted to kind of talk to you guys a little bit so you guys can kind of find out a little bit about me. So if that interests you, make sure you keep on watching. Okay, so I'm going to start with a couple questions first before we get into the actual project. In no particular order, I'm just going to ask ones that really stand out to me. The first question I'm going to answer is, what would be harder to give up, driving, social media, or a phone? Okay, so driving, I cannot give up. I have to drive to work, I have to make money, I have to pay the bills. Social media, my phone, I cannot give up. That's how I stay in contact with my work, with my friends, with my family. So I would have to say social media, because yes, social media is a big part of my life. But that is something that I can give up. I can reach everybody with my car or my phone. So I'd probably give up social media. And my favorite color is lime green. So for today's project, we are going to be making garland out of Easter bunnies. So I know I originally uploaded my egg garland. Wasn't my favorite, but I still think it's cute. It's still hanging in my house. But I think this is going to turn out a little bit better. So what we're going to need is we're going to need some, either some yarn, some ribbon. You are going to need scissors. You are going to need some kind of glue. I have tacky glue and I also have hot glue. I feel like I'm going to be using both. We will see. Also, you're going to need a Sharpie, and you're also going to need different colors felt. So we have green, yellow, pink, purple, and blue. So essentially what you're going to do is you're going to, you're also gonna need a stencil for a bunny. So you can choose any bunny template that you want. So I just went on, found one on Google, copied and pasted into a Word document, printed out and cut it out. This is my bunny template that I will be using. So essentially what you're going to be doing is you're going to be tracing the bunnies onto the felt like this. You can of course make more, but I'm not going to need that many because I'm only gonna make one. But you can definitely put 2 more on the top of your felt up here to get the most out of it. If you want to make more, if you have more, this is going to go in one of my windows. So I'm only going to make one because I only have one window in my downstairs living room area. This felt you can buy at Walmart. It's like pennies cheap. I think they were 15 to 35 cents a piece. White ones, the white felt was a little bit more. But yeah. So my original idea, I wanted to do all white bunnies with different color pom-poms. You're also gonna need pom-poms. But I don't have different color pom-poms, I only have white. So we're gonna do different color bunnies with the pom-pom for the little tail. So I'm gonna go ahead, finish tracing, cut these out, and then we are going to move on. Okay, so I cut out my green and my yellow bunny, so I'm going to answer a couple more questions. Another question is, what's your perfect date? Well, I haven't been on one of these in a while, but my perfect date would be with somebody that I can vibe with, somebody that I can talk to. I don't really care what it is. I'm not a picky person in that sense. I just want to be having a good time with a fun person. So that's that. What's your favorite type of craft? I think my favorite type would be creating, designing centerpieces for events, parties, baby showers, weddings. I think that's one of my strongest crafts that I can do. I typically go to Michael's, go to the dollar store, and I just examine the aisles. And I kind of take into consideration the theme, the colors, and I kind of just pick a bunch of things off the shelves. And I'm sitting there like in the middle of the aisle, putting things together, taking things out, adding things, seeing what might look good. And I will purchase a lot of stuff and probably end up not using it. But I think creating centerpieces is one of my favorite things. I've made a few iconic looking centerpieces for my own events and also for some other people. So that is always a good time. Let's see what question I want to do next. What have I been doing to keep myself occupied during the quarantine? I've been working on myself. I've been doing professional development. I've been working a little bit. I've been filming. I've been cleaning my home a lot. I've been doing laundry, catching up on sleep, watching TV, just really hanging out. Oh, and getting a lot of schoolwork done. I've said that in the middle or in the beginning of the video. But that's what I'm doing. I would love to hear about what you guys are doing. And let's answer one more. What made you want to start this venture? So I'm assuming YouTube and creating videos. This probably has nothing to do with it, but so when I was younger, in elementary school and middle school, I was in plays. I was on the TV doing the morning announcements, afternoon announcements. I've always thought that I might enjoy being a reality star. That's obviously something that's not happening because first of all, I'm not doing auditions. I'm not going to any of those type of casting calls. So I thought about, I've always really wanted to do YouTube. I never knew what I would do. I know before I started, or I tried creating like a mini events business where like people would like ask me to help them plan events, and I actually did get a few events that I planned. I planned a couple baby showers. I made decorations for those, and I was asked to plan a wedding. And then I feel like I did a bridal shower like when it first started. So that was all well, but that doesn't bring in the money. That doesn't pay the bills. Now I don't expect this to pay the bills. However, I want to do my crafts in front of somebody. So I don't care if 400 people are watching it. I don't care if 100 people are watching it. I just want to get my creativity and put it out there for you guys to see. That's where I am getting a lot of my enjoyment from. I know I used to be asked like, what kind of hobbies and stuff do I do? And I would always say I really don't have a hobby, because that was the truth. Like, I work constantly, 7 days a week most of the time. So I can now say that I have a hobby. I like crafting and I like doing YouTube, because crafting was never a part of my daily and weekly routine. I only would craft if I had a party that I needed to get things done for, or a wedding, stuff like that. So I never really did just crafting just to do it. So I'm liking that I'm able to do this and put it out there. I'm hoping it does well. Hope you guys love it. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. I'm gonna put myself out there right now, give myself a little bit of plug. But yeah, that would be answering a few more questions. Let's see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's answer one more. What's your favorite thing about your job? Well, I have 2 jobs right now. My first job I work at, I'm a sponsorship supervisor, and I enjoy about that job just all the different opportunities that I'm exposed to. I am going to school for marketing, so it's great experience and great real life experience for what I'm essentially going to school for. I get to meet a bunch of different people. I get to work with a lot of different brands, which is really cool. And I like the people. Like, the people that I work with are truly phenomenal. And then my second job is I am a part-time gymnastics coach. I always thought I was going to be a teacher. I did try being a teacher, but it didn't really work out too well. So this is the I like kids. I like working with kids. I like teaching kids. I like interacting with kids. I love playing with kids. They always say the funniest things. So I think that's why I love my gymnastics job a lot, because I get to interact with them. I get to teach them things. Now, fun fact: I have no gymnastics background. I have been taught every single thing. I'm actually coming up on my 3 years at my current company, and I think that's really cool just to see how far from where I've started to where I am now. I am constantly learning new techniques and new skills every single day that I was working. Unfortunately, I'm not really working right now because we are shut down. But I can't wait to get back and see my kids, because I know I miss them, they miss me. So yeah, that's that. Let's get back to cutting more bunnies, and then we will be right back. Okay, so we have all of our bunnies cut out, and we are going to go ahead and go on with the next step, and that's going to be gluing the little pom-poms for their tails down. I hope I have enough. If not, we will make it work. But before we do that, we're going to answer another question. Advice you would give a younger you? This is, because I always say I don't have regrets, so there's not like I would want to change anything. But I would definitely say, be who you are. Be true to yourself. You have feelings for a reason, and you should express them. What else would I say to myself? I would also tell my younger self that you are going to experience, I can't even right now. You are going to experience some life-changing events throughout your life, and they are going to make you stronger. They're going to make you a better, older version of yourself. Just remember to keep your head. Oh my gosh, I can't even finish my sentence. You are going to want to keep your head high, and you want to make sure that you're strong. Make sure that this is hard. And just be ready. Because I know some of the news and some of the experiences that I had to go through, I don't necessarily think I was ready for. So I would definitely just tell my younger self to be strong, and make sure you don't take life for granted, and make sure you're aware of who you let in. And I'm gonna leave it at that. Sorry, I didn't really expect to cry. But yeah, let's move on. Okay. I hate passwords. Okay. During the quarantine, what is the major thing you realize you took advantage of during regular daily life? I would just say having the freedom to just go out and like do whatever I want. I know that during the day you're allowed to go out, but for like necessity things only. So I guess like limiting myself to when I'm going out and what am I going out for. I know I'm for one that if I have like a craving, or if I want to do something, or I'm gonna go out and do it. Like I always never just say, oh no, I'm not going to, because like I don't want to have those regrets. Like I know one night I really wanted a Baja Blast, and since stores don't carry them currently, I had to drive all the way to Taco Bell just to get a Baja Blast. Baja Blast is my favorite drink ever. Just putting that out there. So if you guys come across Baja Blast, please let me know. So I went out and got a Baja Blast. It was like 11, 12 o'clock at night. So that's that. Just being able to just go out and whenever I want. So let's go ahead and put our pom-poms on our bunnies. So you're gonna wanna take hot glue. That's what I'm gonna try first. You're just gonna put a little bit on the bunny. It would help if there was glue in the package or in the gun. Gonna put a little bit of glue on the front of the bunny. You don't want to put on the back because you're only gonna be able to want to see it from one side. And you're gonna put it on there like so. So then they look like that. I'm gonna go ahead and do this to the rest of my bunnies and then we will be right back. Okay, so we went ahead and put on the pom-poms on the bunnies, and we're going to go ahead and answer my last two questions before we go ahead and attach the bunnies to the rope to make the actual garland. So the first question was, what was your high school experience like? It was normal high school, went to school, did my work, did well, did it for 4 years and graduated. There was nothing that stood out that I didn't like. I didn't really have any issues in high school, so I don't really know how to answer that, but it was fine. And the last question, which I saved the best one for the last, would you rather redo the last 5 years knowing what you know now, or redo life starting from middle/high school not knowing anything you know now? I think this is a no-brainer for me. I think I would rather redo the last 5 years of my life knowing what I know, because a lot of life experiences has happened in those 5 years, and I definitely want to be, I would think I would have rather have been aware of everything that was going on and different things that I could do to change some of those experiences. I know some of them you can't always prepare for, but definitely have made mistakes, and I feel that I could have done it differently. So I will leave that there. Yeah, those were the questions. These were great questions, by the way. I've never done a Q&A, so this was very interesting for what you guys wanted to know from me. So we're gonna go ahead and attach the bunnies on the rope to make the garland. I think I'm gonna turn them around and then kind of just like put onto the rope like this and hot glue them on, and hopefully they stick like that. I can't really hole punch them because then they will be sideways like this, and I don't really want that. So we're gonna go ahead and figure this out, okay? Thank you. Okay, so I attached the bunnies onto the rope with glue, with hot glue, and this is the finished product. And this is just gonna hang above my my living room window like that at the top. And this is really cute, very simple, very easy, very cheap. Probably less than $3 to create, not even. This is probably one of my favorite Easter crafts that I think I've created, and it can be used for years to come. So if you guys like this video, if you guys like this craft, make sure you guys give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you comment, subscribe if you have any other ideas. I would love to hear from you. And definitely share this post. I thank you guys so much for being here and sending in those questions and wanting to know what I'm up to. Really means a lot. Hope you guys are staying safe out there. My thoughts are with you and your families. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much. Bye.